Hello, friends, and welcome to Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. Today we find ourselves in the Kiava Gamma Manufactorum. We have completed all of the quest objectives for Heinrichs, but we still have to do our part, which is cleanse the Manufactorum of the heretical threat. This is Disabled. My name is Ed, and let's get into it. Okay, we have a door here. Let's enter in, shall we?
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
See, a cogitator, got some goods over here. Let's get the goods first.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Excellent. And now let's check out the cogitator. The cogitator looks dead. Only a single lit lumen shows that there is life within the machine. Step away from the cogitator. Apparently we need an electu. I don't know what that is. Portable cogitator. Interesting. Well, I'm assuming we'll run across it potentially. So, not something we have access to currently. What else do we have in here? Look about, look about. Oh, got some goods.
I always have a backup plan.
Do we now? Excellent. More goods over here. Might as well make our way down the line, just check it all out. We've already interacted with that. I hope that we didn't do anything wrong on it. But I don't know. Let's have a look at our map. It says we've opened this area up all the way. I don't know that I believe it. There's something over here we haven't accessed. So we need to go all the way down. Okay. Not particularly useful, but okay. Yes, this direction. Yeah, there's something over here. How do we get to that? Let's get over here and see what's available to us, if
Stop.
anything.
There.
Uh-huh. I agree. Needs to be identified.
Success is the only outcome I accept.
Whoa, hey, we got a Chaos Marine here. I'm glad we stopped. Let's check
Always
the
keep
other
your eye on
way.
the prize.
See if it's also got a trap so we don't get stuck halfway up there. Alright guys, I think we're about to take on a Chaos Marine here. That was not on my bingo card for today. The Chaos Space Marine towers over the tech priest's bowed heads like a dark cliff. He is reciting a sermon, slowly, almost chanting. From the mere sound of his deep, low voice, you break into a cold sweat, and your gorge rises. Listen, for my words reveal to you a path from the darkness unto the primordial truth, which has thrown open its gates for wayward souls seeking deliverance from the shroud of lies and torments of enslavement. Your minds have shed the bonds of the dogma that has guided you into the abyss. Accept now the hope granted to you by the greatest of the word bearers. Sacrilege! Here on the soil of an imperial world! Heinrichs hisses through gritted teeth. I knew our meeting on Rykard Minoris wouldn't be the last, but to run into this anathema here. Kiava Gamma did not merely succumb to heresy, Gladius. Your world is in the clutches of the greatest evil known to the Imperium. Pascal gazes at his former brethren and whispers dryly. The noosphere signature of the defective units has been archived. In accordance with the sacred commandments, I will tolerate no heresy and hereby sentence you to categorical disposal without redemption. See, this is why I don't like Pascal. Pascal's a hypocrite. Pascal just made the decision to keep Demence alive so that he could extract information from him and give him an opportunity to cooperate. But these people, who he has not even spoken to, he has already sentenced to death without potential for redemption. He's a hypocrite. He gets what he wants, and anything else is just not good enough. Voice. That voice. Have I heard it before? Or no? It's like it drowns out all other voices. Let's leave. Quickly, please. Death to Chaos Spawn. The Chaos Space Marine roars in fury as the tech priests turn and charge you as if on cue.
I'll make an example out of you!
All of you will bleed!
That's very probable. Okay. Let's get Cassia situated behind good cover, though very close to the enemy, so I'm not loving that. And looks like we get... Oh, that corrupted servitor's on my side. 2 corrupted servitors go before the tough cultist, and then Argenta. So only one of the enemy goes before Argenta goes. So I will go ahead and throw Argenta into the front here, so that Cassia can queue her up, and then she also gets a chance to go before that Space Marine goes, which is wonderful. So I think I'm going to have to put her here, and then she can shoot that way. We'll see. Okay, and then after Argenta, it's everybody in the world, and then the rest of my team. So everybody else needs to be in some kind of cover. That Space Marine is going to eat our breakfast. We've got his bird. Let's get it at the furthest edge here. Adira. Adira. And her bird is actually just fine, I think, where he is. So we'll let that... Whoa, not what I'm trying to do. We'll go to Pascal here, and we'll stick him over here. Alright, let's make this thing happen. Cassia first, thank the goodness. We need our infusing staff, good. Let's buff Argenta. And then buff toughness on Gladius.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
We'll make frontline right here in the front. Let's get Argenta so that she can attack into it. We'll lay down a back line here. Get that rotated up. Okay. I guess we'll do Cassia.
To being ordered around.
And then rear, of course, we'll get Adira back here.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Now let's get Argenta into combat. Beautiful. And she is going to unload right down this line.
For the weak.
Make that Space Marine see the glory of the Sister of Battle. And we have Cassia back up. Let's drop a point of curiosity and try to get these guys grouped up a
Isn't
bit.
this a job for the serfs?
For the weak.
Beautiful, beautiful. And then we'll go ahead and do a locust
I am a
stratagem right here
navigator,
on
not a
the
servitor.
front line. And end turn.
Chaos guides me.
Excellent. He went for the servitor and not the rest of the team. I'll take that. Beautiful. Okay, and that gives us Argenta. We will move her back a little. Rapid fire. And let her shoot into the group again. She's gonna hit that servitor. I don't like it, but it is what it is. We also took out one of the cultists and are doing some good damage on that Chaos Marine. Let's go ahead. Oh, Wildfire will eat it up entirely. Let's do run and gun. I really want to get back into some kind of cover so she doesn't get completely destroyed here. We'll do that. And we'll single shot. No, we won't single shot, apparently. I guess we'll single shot this guy. Through Cassia. Oh. Or around Cassia, that works too. Okay, and we will end turn. Oh, hey, we've got this guy over here. Oh, that's Pascal. Never mind, that's my guy. End turn. Now the whole enemy group gets to go. Hopefully we've got enough of chaff out here to keep us somewhat protected. Though I am confident that Chaos Marine is going to make our lives a misery.
Such is the will of chaos.
Such is the will of chaos. Don't kill my servitors, yo. Nice. And is it Chaos Marine time? Oh, it is. He buffed himself with something. Killed his own guy, so I'll take that. Thank you. Alright. I'm not going to put Gladius on him. Instead, I'm going to take out these three if possible. Actually, before I do that, let's set ourselves on fire. Put it out. Well, not put it out, but mitigate it. You knew what I meant. Run around. Tick, 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 tack, 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 tick, tack, tick. Blade dance.
You never stood a chance.
Oh, wow.
Should have thought twice before crossing me. Your end was inevitable.
And we got ourselves some very nice death from above. Is that the only guy left that's not that guy? I think it might be. My goodness. Okay, well. Looks like we're making our way through. I'm not going to damage myself more to get there. So we will jump. Hey, that hit him. Fantastic. I don't know how that happened, but I'll take it.
It's as good as done.
Beautiful. Oh, I can't return. Are you kidding me right now? That's unfortunate. Okay, we will end turn. Right there in the bad place, literally blocking Adira's path. I thought I was going to get to run out of there, but that didn't happen. Let's give him forewarning, help him out a little bit. Analyze the Chaos Marine.
Was that you? Or...
It was me. And then Deadeye shot.
I have wrought your downfall.
We are bringing some downfall, no doubt about it. Let's go ahead and do Word of the Emperor. Can I get... Yeah, I can.
Anything else?
Boom. Now, just a reminder, that increases our resolve by +2. So, lovely, lovely, and I think that's our turn. So, we will finish up there. Heinrichs is up. He will do a relocate. I'm going to put his bird here. And I think I can then buff. Is that not getting Gladius too? It is not. Well, crap. Okay.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Not getting... We'll go ahead and hit him with the speed. Oh, he got the speed buff. Interesting. Did he really? Let's have a look. What did we just get? No, we got both. We got both. Okay, cool. Yeah. Good, good, good. And then we'll do Word of the Emperor. And Shield of the Emperor.
Let's see to it.
To help out deflection. And he did that as well. Alright, that is his turn. He can actually move though, so we will come closer. He can step out next time and charge, potentially wherever the Chaos Marine is going. So we will do that. Working on it, Haney. Alright, in turn. Pascal has... It says he has line of sight. I don't know that I believe it, but okay. We can hunt down the prey. It's working now. I don't know, man. I think maybe it was the gun we were using didn't work for it. Who could say? Analyze. Let's go ahead and
Request approved.
cull the bold. Claim the bounty.
The Omniscient.
Nice. Shoot again.
My vow is to...
Missed the second one. And we'll end turn there. Cassia is back up, and I think Gladius is getting our bonuses this time.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
And let me go ahead and throw toughness on Heinrich.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
And then get Gladius mobile.
If you insist,
Agile
Lord Captain.
hostile. He will blade dance.
Consider this a taste of what's to come. Another enemy down.
Will not falter.
Wow. That was unexpected. Where's the other cultist? Oh, that guy. Oh, yeah. Is that literally it? That is literally it. Okay. Well, Gladius is good. We will end turn there. And it brings up Cassia again. Or still, more accurately. Let's do Held in My Gaze if we can. Perfect. And we can drop a Zone of Fear. No, I don't see how that would actually be very useful. Alright, we'll end turn. What was that? I don't know. Okay, Argenta is up. She is going to... There are no good places for her to go that aren't going to put our servitor in danger, but we'll do what we can.
Righteous fury. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Perfect. And we'll switch back over. and get
As
a
the
wildfire.
Emperor commands, I act.
Looks like I'm hitting this guy and hitting our servitor as well, but I don't have a lot of choice.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Beautiful. Alright, good deal. What Chaos Marine? That's... we have definitely made some levels and gotten a bit of power since the last one we fought. For sure. Oh, nice. Arch Strategist Mantle. All bonuses from the wearer's combat tactics areas are increased by 5% for 1 round if the wearer uses a stratagem different from the one used before, or if none were used before. Does not stack. Alright, well this is good if you're actually doing the stratagems, but we do the random one, and it's the same one throughout the entire fight. So that's not really going to help us out much. Let's go ahead and... we don't need any of these chain axes. And we have a new bolter. But it is a light bolter, not a heavy bolter, so it's not doing us any good either. And it is heretical at any rate, so we'll collect. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. And we have a machine here to activate. And that gets us access to this other area.
Keep your wits
Lovely.
about you.
I'm still new to the art of exploring.
Get our trap handle
Just as I
here.
planned.
The whispers told
Whoa.
me a secret.
Another one.
I always get the job done.
And it would appear that we have leveled up. Let's go ahead and do that before we go any deeper. I'm assuming getting in here we're going to get into some stuff. So let's go ahead and level. Start with Gladius, of course. Executioner. Last time we went with Carnival of Misery upgrade. This time we want Master of Torture. The Executioner deals 5% more damage to a target for each type of damage over time effect inflicted on that target. Excellent. And we'll jump to our... no, we'll go to Adira next. And we did Overseer, of course. Last time we went with the Overcharge upgrade 2. This time we want Psi Resonator. When the Overseer relays a psychic power through the Cyber Raven for the first time in a round, they regain 1 AP. That's beautiful. And then we also want Subtle Manipulation. The Psyker can use a damaging psychic power while being threatened by enemies in melee range without provoking attacks of opportunity. Non-damaging psychic powers do not provoke attacks of opportunity even without this talent. So as long as we have that talent, we can operate with impunity on that score. We will go to Arch-Militant Argenta next. She went with the Steady Superiority upgrade 4. This time we want Awareness and Adaptability. Gaining a stack of versatility increases critical hit chance by 5% until the end of the turn. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, next is Cassia. And we are Grand Strategist, of course. Last time we went with Take and Hold upgrade 4. This time we want Guide of Souls. The Navigator starts all turns, including extra turns, with +3 additional movement points. The first ally targeted by the Navigator with a single target ability each turn gains the same amount of additional movement points at the start of their next turn. Very cool. And we also want Fellowship. Very good. Pascal, Bounty Hunter. Last time we did Wild Hunt upgrade 2. This time we want Savor the Kill. Whenever prey that is not being trailed is killed by an ally, the bounty hunter gains an extra turn with half of their movement points and attack points. The bounty hunter cannot attack during this extra turn. So they can buff and move, but not attack. Interesting, okay. I like it. And Heinrichs. Last time we went with Overcharge Upgrade 2. This time we want Castigating Echoes. The effect of psychic powers relayed through the Cyber Raven is calculated as if Psi rating were increased by 1. And we want Warp Saturation. Whoa, Warp Saturation. When the Psyker's allies or the Psyker themselves are under the effects of psychic powers, they gain +5 toughness for each of such effects. Okay. Very good. All leveled up with nowhere to go. Alright, where to? Oh god, is this the end? This is the end. My only friend, the end. We have a Forge Fiend here. Fabricator-Censor, Cubus Delphum. Alright, friends, we have a fight. Let's save. Just in case. And come on up, see what's happening. Fabricator-Censor Cubus Delphum. Upon noticing you, Cubus Delphum straightens. Upon noticing you, Cubus Delphum straightens. You hear the clanging and groaning of metal as if the pistons and bearings in the Fabricator-Censor's augmented body have fused together. Repellent scrapes and screeches punctuate his speech.
The probability of navigating your way of reaching the inner line was negligible. The primordial truth guards me and my work. Then why is it that this variable has yet to be eliminated?
I shall venture a guess. It's because I am the illustrious rogue trader von Valancius, conqueror of the Coronis Expanse, while you are a talking piece of refuse.
How dare you insult me? Your insolence is an unexpected factor. No matter, the error will soon be rectified. Soon!
You can still save yourself. Let us stop this nightmare. Together. Heinrichs laughed scathingly before immediately cutting himself off with a hard no. No shit, Haney. Shut up, man. We're communicating here.
Your fragile logical construct infers my agreement to once again become a slave to the Deus Mechanicus. An erroneous assertion considering the revelations divulged to me by the truth. For too long I was a prisoner of dogmas, a static unit of obedience, but one who has learned of the freedom that is lawless creation cannot be returned to that cage. I have seen things you can never comprehend. True technology. I touched it with my tools. I grasped its mysteries and potential. I beheld depths that cannot be forgotten. And now nothing can drag me back into the darkness of ignorance.
I saw the strange constructs on the lines of the Manufactorum. What mad machines are you creating here?
Still creations destined to serve the designs of truth. Did you see the elegance of their form? Their flawless ergonomics? And those are mere shells. True perfection fills them when they are instilled with the spark of life and granted purpose to bring their wrath upon the heads of apostates. Once this army is assembled, but why waste words? You will see for yourself a modicum of the splendor that is in store for the Coronis Expanse.
The Fabricator-Censor straightens his back and shoulders. You hear a mounting hum as if from some powerful turbines, followed by heavy footsteps and the grinding of metal against metal. Well, crap cheese. If we had just started attacking, could we have avoided that? Because I wasn't super interested in fighting two of them. Holy bananas. What? What is that thing? Well, it's a big ugly, Adira. Good God. The Fabricator-Censor lets out a Venaric trill.
Witness the weapon designed to carry the glory of the true gods into the darkness of the Corona's expanse. My shepherd has sent me one of his iron angels so that its very presence may instill faith and awe in the hearts of his flock. Accept the greatness of the primordial truth, united with the might of the new Kiava Gamma, and perish.
For the Imperium. For the God Emperor.
Accept this new sacrifice, sacred truth.
Ends here.
Does it? Does it really? Alright, well we need Cassia in good cover. I've got a couple of places. I can go here. I think that's the best. There's also one here. But there's this explosive cover too close to it. I don't want to blow up. So we'll get Cassia there. Looks like Gladius goes second. One of the Technomats will go, and the Fabricator is going to go right after Cassia, which I do not like. I don't know what this thing is about to do. So I do want Gladius in some semblance of cover. Cassia, we're not talking about you right now, hon. We've already placed you, okay? Thank you. After Cassie, or after Gladius, I guess really after Gladius it doesn't matter. Wow. Why do I always have people going absolute last? It's ridiculous. Let's get Argenta somewhere she can reach out and touch someone. Heinrichs, we'll put Heinrichs over by the explosive cover. Adira can go... Oh, that's not great. Oh, hey. No. What about... Yeah, that is actually not... It's telling me that's not cover. We're going to give it a go anyway. I don't believe you. And Pascal... Oh, I don't know, Pascal. You're probably not going to make it, bro. We'll toss you up here. That will have to do. Let's get started. See how we go. Cassia first. Infusing staff. Check again. Yes, okay. We have voice of command on Argenta. We'll reveal the light on Gladius. And let me throw down a front line here for Argenta.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
And this will double the bonuses. Let's do that. And then get her going. Okay, we are going to unload into the Fabricator-Censor, I do believe.
Doubt is for the weak.
Beautiful. And turn. And Cassie is going to swap to the Devastating Staff and put a nice lidless stare out here.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Beautiful. I'll move her back to infusing because that will be what we do next. Backline, I will stick that here for Gladius and Pascal. And it's not going to let me put down my rear. So we'll have to do that next time. In turn. Yeah, I knew he was going to come over here and be difficult. Whoa. has a responding strike. Not great. Let's set ourselves aflame. Help ourselves out a bit. And where can I go? I can hit both of these guys from right here, I think. Blade dance.
I'll see to it personally.
That did not have the effect I was hoping for. We're gonna have to strip some stuff off of him. Let's give ourselves a bit of a bonus. And a
I'll
elite.
see to it personally.
Beautiful. That's gonna be what I got.
Never stood a chance.
That guy tried to move, which was stupid, but I appreciate it. Adira is up. Let's throw a bonus at Argenta. Analyze. I can't analyze him. Why not? I don't know. Alright, we'll analyze
Anything
here.
else?
Go ahead and expose weakness as well. Fire.
What? Was that you? Or
Well, we did hit it, but whatever. In turn. Not great, but it didn't hit that hard. Servitors are in, baby. I like it. Nice try. Okay. Let's go rapid fire. Oh. Oh. I don't like it. I'm gonna hit my corrupted servitor, but it's better than hitting. It says I have a 0% chance. We'll try it, see what happens.
My emperor.
Nice, and it didn't hit Gladius. That's perfect. Wonderful. Okay. Let's run and gun. And do it again here.
As the emperor commands.
Beautiful. And in turn, Heinrichs is up. Actually, no thank you. Let's do some buffs here.
For the throne's glory.
Yep.
But of course, Lord Captain.
But of course,
Let's see to it.
give ourselves an endure. Let's hit enfeeble over here on the Fabricator-Censor. And I'm gonna come up and shield bash the corrupted Technomat.
Holy terror. Smite
Lovely.
your
In
enemies.
turn. Pascal. We have hunt down the prey on the Censor. Hunt down the prey on the Forge Fiend. And hunt down the prey on that Forge Fiend. We will analyze the Censor. Pick the perfect spot. Cull the bowl. Claim the bounty. Beautiful. Shoot. Lovely. And that will be his turn. Cassia, we moved her back to infusing, so she is good. Let's go ahead and use Voice of Command on Pascal.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
And reveal the light on Pascal.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Give him a little bit of help on the hit points, but we'll go bring it down on
I am a
Argenta
navigator,
again.
Not a servitor.
And let her shoot right into the Fabricator-Censor. I think Gladius still got out of that unscathed. He sure did. Took no damage, though. No, I wasn't. Hey, I guess it was the corrupted Technomat took it. Okay, and turn. And she can do combat locust stratagem, frontline again. And we'll do held in my gaze.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
We're just gonna keep working this thing down. In my mind, it's the worst thing to deal with. I may very well be wrong, but it's what I'm working off of. The assumption I'm working off of.
Didn't flinch. Temporary setback.
Okay, let's come back. Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna set him on fire.
It's as good as done.
Where it hurts. We'll jump in.
My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
And we'll blade dance.
Consider this a taste of what's to come.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I've already got that, don't I? Yes, I do. I can return, which just gets me back into cover, but it's better than being right beside the guy, I suppose. We'll end it. Heinrichs is out here making short work of that chap.
Focus.
Not much. Oh! Well, there went one of our friends. Let's bring her up so that she can see. And we will do forewarning on Gladius.
Discern the future on the battlefield.
Beautiful. Analyze the Fabricator. Strip the Fabricator. And shoot the Fabricator.
On it.
For 3 damage. Awesome. Well, at least we know. And turn. Nice. Holy.
Dare you?
I agree. How rude, huh? Okay, Pascal's cover is gone, so that's awesome. Let's go again with rapid fire.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
And I think we're going to lose our... That's 100% hit rate. We'll go for it. We're not hitting him hard, but we are not hitting him either.
Doubt is for the weak.
We'll wildfire. Give him 8 more.
I'll do it.
Oh, that time it got to Gladius. Apparently 0% doesn't mean much. We'll end turn there. Heinrichs. We'll step out and then charge.
The Emperor is on our side.
Okay. The charge didn't actually attack, I guess. I wasn't close enough. I don't know. I charged to a spot instead of into the enemy, I guess.
For the throne's glory.
But whatever. We'll work with what we got.
I won't go down easy.
Red, I don't know that I believe you, but okay. Pascal needs to pull back into some form of cover, so we will do that. Analyze. We will joint analysis. Cull the bold again. Claim the bounty.
Running binary.
Lovely. And we'll
Scriptural prognosis is
claim perfect spot a second time in turn. Cassia. No. Thank you, but no. We'll go back to Argenta if I can. She's the one doing the best here.
Dare ask.
I guess I need to buff somebody else. I can't use it, so we won't do that. We'll just go with the... And... Go for 8. Right here.
Emperor commands, I act. This is why I was chosen.
Excellent. We killed our servitor, but that's okay. He was almost dead anyway. And then I will drop a lidless stare right here. Beautiful. Let's buff
Me.
this area again.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
And in turn. There went our other.
Another enemy down.
Hey, Fabricator-Censor is down. I don't know why he died. Pascal got a lot. Yeah, why? Toxic damage to Fabricator-Censor. Biophysical distortion deals 81 toxic damage to the Fabricator-Censor Cubus Delphum. Critical hit. Okay, from what? From whom? Because he started his turn? Is it because I had him on fire? I'm not sure, but we certainly took care of him, so awesome. Pascal will then start in on this guy. We will analyze. And joint analysis.
comprehends all.
And end turn. Interesting. Gladius is going to throw a heal on himself.
I won't forget this.
Come
Taking
over.
calculated risk is my second nature.
Blade dance.
You should have thought twice before crossing me.
That's doing some decent damage.
The best defense is a good offense.
I like it. And we'll jump.
I'll make it happen.
Your end was inevitable.
Forge Fiend down. We've still got some, but that one is handled. We're back to Pascal. Oh, he gets a turn because of that was his enemy that he hadn't done a claim. He hadn't claimed that bounty. Wonderful. Okay. He can't attack with it, but he can do buffs and whatnot. So we have our Machine Spirit Communication, which helps ally recoil. So let's help out Argenta. And that'll be good for that. Our cover is gone. Not great. But it is where we are. Gladius is still here and alive. I need to head that way. How do I get over there? How many of these do I have? Just one, I think. It's hard to see from here. Let's look here. Yep, just one. So if I do one, I think it'll get me here-ish. I might be able to get there and then hit this. Let's see what we can do. That is probably not enough.
I'll see to it personally.
But we'll see. Can I now Death Waltz? No, he's just a hair too far away. So I'm gonna need to do this.
A mere pain won't stop me.
And then I can death waltz
I
right
don't
here.
need luck. I have strategy. Consider this a taste of what's to come. Another enemy down.
Beautiful. And is that everybody? No, we've got the corrupted Technomat. Pascal has another turn. We can't claim another bounty, unfortunate, or hunt down the prey. So we can't do anything to that guy. I can analyze him though. And joint analysis on him. And I can move Pascal, so let's get him over and end the turn. Excellent. And then we'll just head that direction, because we're going to waste them if we don't use them. There's 2. I think I get like 5. 3.
He's as good as done.
4. Do I have another one? Oh, I don't. Wow, okay. Well,
I'll
we'll
make
just
it
hit him
happen.
with that. End turn. Alright, Adira. Let's go ahead and analyze this guy.
Anything else?
And shoot him.
Will do.
And miss him, apparently. Sensory deprivation.
But of course.
Okay, and then end turn. He was blind, but he hit us anyway, of course. Alright, let's move Argenta up. We'll do concentrated
Faith
fire.
without deeds is worthless.
Jump over to shotgun.
Doubt is for the weak.
Miss. Run and gun. Try again.
I'll do it. Gladius hears it.
Perfect. Problem solved. And where's our last guy? He's over here somewhere, right? Yeah, he's there. I don't think I can hit him from here, and I don't have any movement, so we'll end turn. Heinrichs, my man. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Everyone, step aside. Let's see to it. Your reckoning is due.
Alright, that should finish the problem. No? Oh, we have another one here. Okay, well, let's get to him.
I won't object to it. I'm done with this one.
Excellent. Well, that fight was way easier than I expected it to be. But no complaints.
Let us
Let's
not
get everybody
dawdle.
in here. We got a shifting combi tool. Grants plus 20 to tech use. We already have one that does plus 10. Now we'll have plus 30. That's awesome. Alpha's arc rifle. Enemies hit by this rifle suffer 10% more damage from the wielder until the end of combat. Does not stack. Whenever the wielder hits a target with an arc rifle, they also hit each creature in a 2-cell radius. Yeah, but man, you miss a lot with the arc rifle. Like, you miss a lot. We got a new Omniscient axe, although it has reject the flesh on it, which is probably heretical as all get out, but okie dokie. And a Mars pattern las gun, which nobody in our group would use. Very cool.
Is
And
there
we
money
have
to be
more,
made?
more loot
I
to
guide
loot.
humanity between the stars.
Do you? Do you really? Got some more las guns. Beautiful. Oh, got a box of some kind over here. Interesting. More las guns. Oh, Pascal needs a hit. Let's deal with that.
I know how to take risks.
My frail organics required it.
They did. You and your frail organics, bro. Okay. Oh, got another body. Collect. And return to Void Ship. I think we're done here. I want to say that was the whole thing. We've got some loot here we didn't get, some loot here we didn't get. But I don't really want to go chase all over the thing to find those things. I guess I should. Won't bring you guys with me. I will let y'all see the end when we get back here. Redemption Gauntlets. Each of the wearer's melee attacks made against enemies under the effect of exposed weakness reduce the enemy's strength and agility by -10. Those are actually pretty decent for my Blade Dancer. I am glad I chased that down. And we can set up the ladder. This is that thing that we saw almost at the very beginning. And now we can travel up the ladder with it with an athletics check. How ridiculous is that? All right, that was the one down here. Let's get this other one. And where? Oh, there are the goods right there. And that was just junk. Okay. Well, one of them was really cool. To the inside, we've been returned to Void Ship. All right, let's return to Void Ship, friends.
My options open.
Or not. Okay. Sharp pain pierces your head and the light dims in your eyes. You smell smoke and burning. You feel a wave of nausea. Your legs buckle and your knees hit the metal floor. In that same moment, the manufactorum surrounding you disappears in a whirlwind of mist, ash, and gray shadows. Struggling against the elements, you can barely raise your head to look. Your eyes sting and burn, but through the tears you see it. A colossal silhouette rising above you. The roaring tempest is unable to shake the mighty figure. Who or what are you? The warrior's inhuman eyes bore into you. I am the master of those who have been felled by your hand in the halls of the primordial truth. I am Uralon the Cruel. The souls of my followers return to the fount of power they served, crying out for me to cast my gaze toward this sacrilege. And what do I see? Yet another lackey of the corpse emperor. The giant's voice causes the storm raging around you to die down somewhat, as if the very sound of his voice is enough to make the whirlwind subside. You glance at the huge warrior and notice on his chest a winding azure symbol. The shades of blue seem to glimmer and mingle together. I am the sovereign of Kiava Gamma. This is my world, not a dominion of chaos. Oh, clinging to illusions will do you no good. The rituals have already been performed. The mortals are already singing the litanies of the primordial truth, or decorating the sacrificial altars with their flesh. Kiava Gamma, as you call it, is already saturated in the nectar of truth, a fate that awaits all worlds that would stand in our way. What do you want with me? I want to look upon the one who has disrupted my flock's duties and my master's plans. That warrior from my legion, the Fabricator-Censor. You think of their deaths as a triumph. However, it is but a minor hindrance on our path. There are other worlds that serve our goals. There are other sources of plasteel and adamantine. Revel in your victory. It will change nothing. Nevertheless, the blood in your veins whispers to the spirits that you warrant a closer look. Yes, you are a descendant of the rogue trader whose warrant Kunrad Voigtfir sought to obtain by defiling the relic, binding it to himself with the tethers of the Empyrean. He was meant to become my servant, a rogue trader who would do the work of the truth. But then you interfered. Could it be that you wish to gain the true God's favor instead? Do you wish to present the corpse's relic to me and serve the truth? Hear your very blood calling, begging you to submit to me. What would be the point of futile defiance? You waste your time trying to tempt me. It is not blood that defines a person's deeds, only their will. And my will is thus: be gone from my mind. His expression twists in pain as he stares at you with rage and bafflement. Pitiful insect, you dare. A gust of wind sweeps Urlan's figure away without a trace. The mist around you begins to dissipate, revealing the dark halls of the Manufactorum and leaving behind an oppressive sense of powerlessness. I sense the presence of another Psyker. Someone made contact with you mentally, then tried to harm you with sorcery. I did what I could. You at least appear unharmed. Can you remember what you saw? He said something about Theodora, about how the blood in my veins will lead me to serve chaos. Sister Argenta, who has been watching all of this intently, grows pale and makes the sign of the Aquila to ward off evil. Heinrich stares at you, whether in surprise or anger you don't know. Then he gives a curt nod. I see. We can theorize later, though I will say, Gladius, his words do not leave much room for interpretation. Yeah, but I also don't have to believe the words of some rando chaos monster that shows up in my brain either. So let's not go around and pretend like because he said it clearly that it was true. Are we really going to just say everything that chaos says is the truth? Because if we're doing that, then we're making lots of mistakes around here. The Manufactorum around you looks the same as before the vision. Maybe the shadows have grown a little deeper and darker. You dust yourself off and continue on your journey through the darkness. The world's industrial heart has fallen to corruption, but numerous faint Vox signals from the periphery indicate that the planet's small manufacturing clusters survive without succumbing to the heretics. The sacred machines and hallowed lathes from these abodes have been reverently transported to the safety of the ship's holds. The fate of Kiava Gamma hangs in the balance. I don't like the dogmatic choice, but the iconoclast one feels like it would not be thorough if we're basing it off of time frame rather than effect, but I don't need a merciless purge. I don't know what that means. So when it says purify and restore Kiava Gamma no matter the cost, understanding how this world works and how this game has played out to this point, that would probably result in a ton of needless death. But, and it's a hard but trying to ease it through would very potentially result in the enemy continuing to exist and creating this situation all over again. However, the point of Iconoclast, at least in my mind, the point that I'm rolling with Gladius here, is that there would be less need for the hard fist dogmatic. If there was more kindness, people would be less likely to jump to chaos because chaos offers an easy way out. And if there was more forgiveness and more kindness in the quote unquote correct path, then people would not be looking for that easy way out. I mean, some would always, but it's not going to matter. Some people will be looking for the easy way out no matter what's happening, but the majority would not. Under dogmatic rule, it's ruling by fear. And so I don't know. I think we're going to go Iconoclast. I'm not sure it's the best choice, but it's the one that Gladius is going to make. Restore the Manufactorum in the shortest possible time without subjecting the wounded planet to a merciless purge. The blast furnaces are lit again. Machines once more fill the air with screeches and squeals, and mag trains of wagons stretch in lines from one workshop to the next. But the cogitators Benaric chants carry alarming rumors of malevolent and foul traces of corruption still lurking in the deepest chambers of the Manufactorum. We have a project. Restoration. The Manufactorums have been damaged and tainted by the procedures of the heretic Delphum. A renowned tech architect, the fugitive aristocrat Barabbas Kilius, is offering to enter the rogue trader's service as a planetary steward and restore the world to its former production capacity. We get heretical boots. Okay, we don't want that. That's a plasma gun. I like that. That would be good for Pascal. Mechanisms times 1, weapons times 3. And we need weapons, so that would be good. Mechanisms, we're good on mechanisms, but it wouldn't hurt. Security is not an option up here, so. Restoration gives us increase in efficiency and a profit factor. Okay. Great trials are ahead, and we must steel ourselves to face them. The rogue trader will sign a mutual aid agreement with the quaestors of the Departamento Munitorum. These outstanding theoreticians of warfare will supervise the repurposing of the planet's manufactorums for the production of weapons and military equipment. Really? In the jaws of lathe machines and the wombs of alloy vats, soulless plasteel will take on its highest and most perfect form, that of a weapon. Wow, I hate that. What is this, the United States of America? Calculating holiness. Weapons, we get 1. Mechanisms, 3. Complacency goes up, which is bad. Hand of Xenocide. Yikes. I don't like that either. For generations, the Adeptus Mechanicus have been custodians of the machinery and cogitators of Kiava Gamma. Recognizing the value of this tragedy-stricken world, they are willing to deploy a forged cathedral on it as a token of sympathy. Therein, the blessed Fabricator-Censor Fortron will envision and lay out a new and more perfect design for the planet. I don't think we need the machines running the show, because they have already proven that that did not work. So much as I don't like the reward here, it's totally useless. Cannot use it. The profit factor I like. Efficiency is good. So I think restoration is the best choice. Blessed are the weaponsmiths is just, oh my god. Like, what are we doing? We need weapons, though. I don't know. I need profit factor, but I need weapons. We'll go ahead. We'll do the weapon one. I really don't like it, but the rewards are the best, I think. And it also gives the colony the ability to cope with negative events on its own to a degree. So I think there's value there. So we're going with that. We need to let that play out. And we have another thing here. Nope, can't do anything with it yet. Okay. Gonna let that roll. I think we got some stuff. Do I need more plasteel? How we doing on plasteel? 24. We're good on plasteel. I'm not wasting an extractium on that. And the ash world I don't think has anything on it. No, it does not. Okay. Alright. Friends, we have completed the salvation of Kiava Gamma. We have killed the Fabricator-Censor, and we have met a new enemy. Uralon the Corrupted, or Corruptor, or the Evil, or the Destroyer, something like that. Uralon, really not nice guy. So we need to find out some more information about him. We need to return to our primary planet. We need to try to upgrade our ship some more. We need to go do Solomon's quest. And we need to do all of those things next time. This has been Disabled. My name is Ed, and this has been the fantastic Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, as that helps me out so very much. But truly, until we meet again, make your way with love and light. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey today, and goodbye.